So the first dip we're going to do is a Mexican salsa, and I'll make it a little bit spicy. So for this, the ingredients are very simple. You just have two large yellow onions. I have one large green pepper. There's 4 medium-sized tomatoes. I've got 3 pips of garlic. I've got some finely chopped tomato sauce, and then I have also another tin of sauce. This is those chopped tomatoes. And then I have some jalapenos. I'm going to use about 3 jalapenos from here and some of the liquid. And finally I have some coriander. So let's get started. I need to dice up and chop up the garlic and so forth. So I'll do that, and then we will get back to making the sauce. So we're going to start cooking now. So let's start off with putting some vegetable oil. So I'm going to put up here about maybe 2 tablespoons. So first thing goes in the diced onion. Now I'm going to put in the garlic. I'm going to put a bit of salt. Okay, once the onions have become translucent, we can start putting in the bell peppers. And then the fresh tomatoes. There you go. That's it. And then put in the tomatoes. Now we let it simmer for about 5 minutes. I'm going to use the liquid from here. This is the jalapeno liquid. I'm going to put, it gives flavor, the sourness. This is vinegar, so 2, and that. Now if you don't use the vinegar from the jalapenos, you can switch it with some distilled vinegar, such as this. Taste. Starting it there. I just want to make sure that the bell peppers start to become tender and the tomatoes are cooked. About a tablespoon of sugar. Time to add in the chili, jalapeno chilies. The jalapeno chilies are quite spicy, so you need to add as much as you want. Like if you don't want it too spicy, then you just add 1 or 2. But here everyone's like it spicy, so I'm going to put 3. Give it a quick taste. See where the bell peppers are tender. Okay, now it's perfect. Now I'm going to add in the chopped coriander. And we're done. So just give it a quick boil for 2 minutes, and then we just switch off the flames. Now I'm just going to close it, put it aside, and once it's cool, we can put it in the fridge. So for the next dip, I'm going to make a cheese sauce, and for that I'm going to make a roux, and that I'll use a little bit of whole wheat flour. I've got some butter, and then I have some full cream milk warmed up. So we do a roux, then I add in the milk, and then we add in some cheeses. I've got some cheddar, but I also have a bit of mozzarella and parmesan. So I will add in just to flavor it a little bit. So let's get started on doing the second sauce. So I'm going to put about a tablespoon of butter. I have the flames at low. So once the butter, that is about a tablespoon of flour. So you need to keep stirring so it doesn't burn. And The flame is the lowest as possible. What we need to do is we need to cook this until it looks like the color of peanut butter. Color is already changed to a darker, like almost peanut butter color. Now I'm going to start putting in the warm milk so it doesn't burn. Okay. Okay, don't worry about it. It looks like chunky. Don't worry. Once the milk boils, it will dissolve. If you want your sauce thinner, then you just add a little bit more milk. You may need to add a tablespoon or two of milk. A bit more milk. I add that's about a tablespoon and a half. Getting too thick. That's about 100 mils. Yeah. The reason I'm adding is because I want it a little thinner since we're going to add a lot of cheese. Add in the cheese, the whole block. I shredded it. I'm going to add a bit more milk. That's another 100 milliliters. The taste. I'm going to put a pinch of salt. Now, if you buy from the shop, you'll notice that the color is always bright orange, also bright yellow. That's because they use food coloring. So if you want it, you can also put food coloring, yellow food coloring, so it looks a little more like what you're used to. But for me, I'm not going to put any food coloring. Okay, so now I've prepared, this is Parmesan cheese, so I've shredded, and a bit of mozzarella. Put that in. The Parmesan will give it a more bite, whereas the mozzarella, when it melts, is a little bit more cheesy and stringy. So I think maybe this is a little too thick. I'm going to put another 100, just a little bit more milk. Okay, just give it one final taste to make sure that pinch more salt, just a tad. So while it's cooling, okay, see, so this is the correct thickness. It's already cooled down. Let's close it and let it cool down. So for the final dip, I'm going to do a guacamole that is using some avocados. So I've got 3 avocados here. They're ripe. When you press, you can see they're going in. So we're going to use this, and we'll just need some sour cream and some cooking cream together with sugar and salt and a bit of lime juice, and that's it. And we just blend it. If you have found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, as it will be helpful for this channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. But only this, which is a bit too overripe, the rest look good. So how you just scrape it out. So I've got the avocado inside here. Now what I'm going to do is I will go by taste. So I'll start off with one tablespoon. Here's the 1 tablespoon, and then I also have sour cream. I'm going to put about 1 tablespoon. I'm going to put a little bit of sugar. This is salt, sorry. Start off with a little salt. Lemon juice concentrate. Okay, so I'm going to use about like a teaspoon. So this is. Then some sugar. So this is about a teaspoon maybe. So as I said, we just do it step by step. Now let's blend it. Let's taste it. Okay, we need more sour cream. That's about a big spoon here. And the salt and sugar too. So everything needed to go a lot. There's hardly any taste. But this is about a teaspoon. So as you see, what I do is I keep going tasting. The reason is because some avocados could be sweeter, some, as you see, the avocado is too thick. Right? So I would need to add some. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the lemon juice too. Lemon juice is not enough. There's not enough tanginess. Okay. And it's thick. I'll just put a tablespoon of water. Okay, it's still a bit too thick. So I'm going to add some water. I'll put like 2 tablespoons now. 1 and 2. So now there's 3 tablespoons of water already added. Yeah, it's perfect. It's creamy. It's got tanginess. Salt, sugar, just perfect. So we got this much, and I need to wrap it up and then put it in the fridge.